And we're live. We're live. Just for the people at home, if you read the bottom of the screen, like and subscribe, all of that. This week we're doing a podcast talk in the house. We got Extra at the bottom, Shilangu at the top, Daza. We have got another participant who'll be dropping in shortly. But yeah, typical. He's turning up at Black Man time, and yeah, you'll understand when he tells you. Anyway,
The viewers are going to be like, oh,
I know,
I
right?
thought he said black man time.
I know. That's the whole point in it. You get me? You got to do them little ones there. So people are like, bro, these are serious. Anyways, what was I gonna say? So, like I said, guys, we're doing a podcast and we're just talking today. So, for the moment, I'm not gonna get started. I'm gonna still give our other guest, our other household name, a chance to get into the chat before we get serious. So, what you been up to this week?
Oh, I had a good night last night, man. I went out to this wrestling thing. It was like Big Nasty was host. He was doing like a performance, and Dula Beats asked me to go. Bruv, it was wild, man. There was these girls just they were hardly dressed in anything, slamming each other, doing jujitsu, going for the choke. There's a referee in there. They got their feet music. Bruv, it was crazy. They had even like the belts. Oh, it was wild, bro. I was fully entertained though. I liked it, bro.
Question is, what weight was the most entertaining? Because I'm like, lightweight.
There were no weights. There was some. All right, I'll be real. There was one like black girl. She was the biggest girl out of them all. She slammed the girl on the floor to the point where she's out like this, and they put out an oxygen mask on her face. She was like winded. It was crazy, bruv. And then and then the black girl got disqualified, and she just left, and she's like, "I'm going home now." And she literally got dressed and went home. It was
She embarrassed
I
herself
felt bad for that girl on the floor with the oxygen mask, though, bro. It was
wrestling too hard.
Wait, all right. So
she pulled a weave out. So they were like, it was part of her weave, and then she got angry. She got so angry, she just slammed her into the ground.
She had to leave, or it would have been an Emery, but it would have been mad.
As soon as she started touching the weave, I was like, this could end badly, blood.
You know,
very badly.
She forfeited for her opponent's health. Like it was like that.
They were like medics on the side, bro. They had to intervene. It was crazy.
Jay, my brother, what you been up to this week?
Just working, getting that mighty pound, and like I did a little session in Cube. Myself, Rems, Dreamer, and HJ, 6 set, and yeah, it was just in the lab cooking up with Dreamer. So like we've got
Uncle Dreamer
thing that Graham Dreamer, one of the youngers.
Oh, okay.
And
cool.
I'm putting up my thing, and when I see his tunes that he's working on, bare talent, and the youngers, they are, yeah, they're very talented, man. The next generation coming through. Yeah, definitely watch the spot for Real HJ and Grime Dreamer. They're literally sick. Yeah, man, just doing that, man. You know, Sunday settings. Yeah, man, just getting with the chatteens. You see me?
How about yourself, B?
Scopes, where are you, bruv? So this week, this was my normal shit, man. Being a dad, got my 4 kids there, as you all know. Did my single dad thing. Been a quiet week. Kids been on holiday. Normal, man. What's been a highlight to the week? Got an air fryer.
That's a highlight. That's a highlight in my book.
It just makes your life easier, isn't it?
Crispy
fries. Fast food.
Appreciation for the air fryers in your life and that.
Right.
Yeah.
All that radiation scares me.
Yeah, we love the radiation.
But man said he's outstairs cooking on stones.
The food tastes too good though, blood. I'm you know what?
Listen, it's better than
what it is.
Where they come soggy and that, or you put it on for too long and then they're crisp, like they're dead.
It's perfect every time, man. It's great.
Okay, so we got my man. We're still gonna have to wait for Scopes. Even though I feel like Scopes, you're violating today. I'm not gonna lie, I say it live on air. My dude, you should be.
Smoke.
Do you know what was mad, boys? I swear down, I woke up and someone was playing Christmas carols blood already. I was like, nah, allow me. It's not long till Christmas, but this early they're on it.
As
So
soon as
yeah,
it hits November, people are just like,
nah,
yep, this is the
Brother,
time now to start annoying
let me give
people.
you a
I'll
joke.
play
You know how
Christmas
twisted it
music.
is. This is obviously adult conversation. You said I woke up this morning, someone was playing. I stood up and I don't know why. It's just the twisted side. I thought you were gonna say someone was playing with my balls.
boy, yeah. Well, that's a whole nother episode.
I
Like
was like, no way is he gonna say that. I'm just preempting it. Like, no way is he gonna say that. He cannot say that. You know, if he says that,
Christmas
it's just
carols, blood. I
I'll be
was
yeah,
real,
like,
my mind went
nah.
there, but
it's not even
yeah.
that. Someone random like, you woke
Man's
up.
got something
Hold
on
on,
his brain. Like.
what's going on there? That's not my
Nah,
hands.
nah.
And I went
I
to go
already going
scroll.
left. I've got to be careful. I'm on a strike. I was about to say a stroke. Like, I'm on a strike already. Why be that? But yeah, no, man's on from. I went offside on one of the episodes. I'm kind of keeping certain things less controversial.
Oh, man,
Yeah,
we
but I
can
read it
roll that.
back. I was kind of like,
We're
boy.
gonna roll that. All right. I'll tell you. I'm gonna start off on a light topic, and then hopefully we'll still be on this when Scopes get on.
Yeah. That's
So
the.
I'm gonna talk about something a bit different. So my first topic is Wagwan for the death of Hollywood movies. What do I mean by that? Where's the Hollywood movies, bro? Man can't go to the cinema and go and watch no movie again. So it's like I feel like check it. A couple years ago, you could go to the cinema to watch, like you knew when a movie comes out, you see it come on TV. Oh, it comes out the 22nd of December. Boom. And you go to the cinema and then you wait 6 months and then you can watch it on all the streaming channels and buy the DVD and all of that shit. Brother, that don't happen no more. Films come out now and you can watch it on Netflix or Hulu or whatever it is. And you're like, oh, what the fuck is going on? Like, really?
I'll
Whole
give
release
you two
schedule is
letters that
different.
explains it all.
Go, man.
AI.
Oh my God. All right. So, how? Because you know what
Okay.
it is to me?
Because
Like,
they're lazy, bro. They're just
I am
lazy.
so old school in a movie like type like it used to be exciting knowing that your film that you want to see for half the year, you know it will come out earlier on in the year, and you know it's
Yeah.
due out in November or December or whatever. And as you see like that month coming towards your movie, you're like, yeah, boom, am I gonna go and see it? Am I gonna go cinema? You end up going cinema. Yeah, it was a good movie. At least it got you out of the house.
There's a few titles that do that, but not many. Like I
It got
like
you out of
Dune,
the
for
house to
example,
do
and that's such
something.
a big budget thing.
That's
It's
what
like
my
a
point
2-3
is.
year cycle.
So now, because we're all doing this streaming thing, you're not even getting exercise. It's like there's no excitement, no exercise. You're not leaving your house. The films are half shit that are coming out. It's like they're just making B movies forever. Like there's
Bro,
I'll
no
yeah,
be real,
standard has
man.
dropped on like.
I think personally, it's just where the market is because I think people just didn't go cinema anymore, and because they're sort of busy with work, they're busy with, you barely see your family. You got so much stress in your own life, but you just don't have time to go cinema.
it's
And I
mad.
think because of that, it kind of influences them to just be what we're getting now with streaming and everything. Just
There hasn't
make
been
it
a movie
easy.
that's gripped us. So, hasn't been like one that's proper gripped that had everyone in a vice lock for a
And
while.
also, I just
You know what
think
I mean? Like,
the creativity of movies these days is just nothing original, nothing exciting, nothing that really just changes the film game, or just it's just not
a lot of it's been
exciting.
done.
I don't know. It's a shame, really, but it's just the death of Hollywood, man. It's just how it's going.
It's
The
quite
power is
literally
shifting very quickly, man. America's, used to be the number one, but now they're slowly collapsing, man. It's
But I tell
crazy.
you why as well, yeah. You see the content of films, they're a bit like wishy-washy. I'll give an example, yeah. Warriors is actually based on, do you know, remember the film Warriors Come Out
yes.
Yeah.
to Play? Yeah.
Come out to
That's based on
play.
Yeah.
that's based on Greek like tragedy and all that. It's
Oh,
actually like it's actually a deep one. The gangs trying to get to their land was
yeah.
originally like soldiers trying to get back to their going through war-torn lands. So and they translated it to like
Ah.
a New York setting. So that's what I'm saying. Even on that level, it's not deep. That's
No, that
why
makes
you get
sense.
it.
That makes sense. Yeah, that's
Mm.
Yeah, man.
that
Like
was a good
so.
movie as well, actually.
Yeah,
That's
you
what I'm
see.
saying about like movies. Boom. So staying on that subject, is even just like you said, the quality. The movie Warriors is a bad boy movie, like legendary movie.
Yeah,
What
that's what I'm
movies of
saying.
what movies of today can even compare to movies like that? It's like they're
Yeah.
all so hollow. Like the movies don't have any content that makes you actually feel like, this is
Do you
a
know
Even
another thing is it's just the blatant. we have to have this person because of their. It's just like the diversity thing where it's just like it's getting a bit. It's so in your
That's
face
true.
now. It's just so in your face where people are like, they see it and they immediately know, and they immediately just don't have that connection anymore because it's just it feels so obvious. I think that's one of the reasons. Maybe I'm not saying it's a bad
Yeah.
thing, but I don't know. I think there's a
There's
lot
always
of
been
like
like that.
there's always like a narrative that they're pushing, or it's has to
But you
lean
know
this
what? Talking
way,
about
that way.
narratives, like
Go-
there's always been there. Like they always push narratives and they push it in certain ways.
Yeah.
Like I'll give you an example. You know, for example, you're talking about placement of certain ideas, maybe trans idea and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Go back and watch Biggie's video in the 90s. They were
Oh,
pushing
yeah.
the trans agenda from time, rude boy. Just that we
Big
weren't dialed
Adam's
in.
apple
Do
on
you
some
get
of
They were
them.
it?
trying
So
to
like,
normalize it. They was
yeah,
trying to
so
normalize it.
it's always been here. It's just that on different levels. So like,
I think
yeah,
now
we
No,
were
it's just
kids
lyrics.
then.
more.
You get
Check
it?
some of the
So
Biggie
like,
lyrics, bro. His lyrics were a bit shady still.
yeah, it's a
Biggie
bit
was saying
adult to
some
go
mad
into that.
shit
But,
where you like, hold on, did he really say that? But I didn't really get it. So I'm just gonna kind of
yeah.
like, you know, when you kind of rubbish a lyric because you don't really know, like, if you were really
Mm.
right. Like, he said some weird shit. You're like, you know, he didn't say that. And then you just move on to the next one.
Yeah.
No,
So
him and Diddy are batty buddies, blood.
Oh, definitely. I'd say.
boy, all I know, Biggie died broke apparently. So
Well,
after all
I know.
of that,
Diddy's getting broken right now.
wait, I hear he's the janitor or something like that, or
Well,
he works in the dry cleaning department or some madness like that. He's washing the boxes. So
he's washing some. He needs to wash some. Hold on. Who we got here, guys? Who's the sentence?
Fucking hell!
Hey,
Finally,
man's on his.
hey, what one
Yeah.
people?
finally.
So we got
Sorry,
the
lads.
fourth member of the team. He's
Couldn't
obviously
make it
listening live.
last week. Now he's late
Yeah.
this week. What's
Oh,
going
no.
on, blood?
Let's get some
Gaffer,
introductions.
just
Scobes, introduce yourself. Tell them people what you've been doing this week, mate.
this week. I tell
Yeah,
you
this
what.
week.
This week I haven't done an awful lot. I tried to be a Pokemon master, but obviously, like, life takes over, innit? You got bills to pay, bruv. So I'm not out here fucking catching Charizard every day, bro. Like,
Man said he wants to be a Pokemon master. What's going on, blood?
No, but this is as real as it gets. Some days, you know what, like, you gotta live your job. You know, you gotta live your dream. You gotta
Yeah.
live that shit. All right, Scopes, just to fast forward you, the question or where we were just talking about, so you can just jump straight in. We were talking about basically the death of Hollywood movies. So like, Hollywood doesn't produce movies anymore. It goes straight to Netflix, goes straight to Hulu. It's shit. You don't go to the cinema anymore. There's no more dates. It's like, rah. If you was to say to your girl right now, "Oh, babe, should we go to the movie?" But what's the point? Netflix and chill, my G. Like, it's the same shit. You're gonna get probably better movies at home.
well, you can pay for like films that are in the cinema to watch at home now, anyway, can't you?
Yeah.
So you don't even need to go to the cinema.
Yeah, but don't you think the experience? It's like, can't
Yeah.
remember the looking out for, like, all right. And as an example, Terminator 2 was coming out. Liquid Metal, man, you're seeing that coming 3 months before. You're seeing the graphics. Right, it looks cold. Can't wait to see Terminator.
Wow.
And you're
Let me
looking
drop it on
forward
the time
to
machine
the
one
cinema.
second. Let me drop it on the time machine. Who remembers Cinema Day for £1? If
Oh,
you
yeah,
was to
come on,
have every film for
I'm not as
£1,
old as
what?
you, so you're gonna have to
Who?
remind me
Is
where
that
that
Boy,
was.
alright, so Cinema Day back in the day when we were young.
They talk about Orange
young,
Wednesdays, bro.
like yeah, and like
Yes.
all of that,
And
right? If you
yeah.
was to get the discounts now, yeah, you wouldn't even like you'd be home by like say 3-4 o'clock because there's not that many movies to watch. I remember like one day it was £1. I got home at like 1 o'clock in the morning. There was just film after film after film. The last
Really?
it was
What,
like yeah, man.
£1 for the
So
whole day?
I couldn't
See,
do
that
that
would
now.
work.
Like,
That would
I'm
get
just saying,
people
like,
in the cinema, man.
yeah,
But
for real.
it's all about the moolah. It's
Yeah, but
all
you've
about
even
the
seen how much
moolah.
it costs to go to the cinema. I think the last time I went to cinema, it was like £15 a person or something stupid like that.
Oh,
And then
just for the
Oh,
hot
yeah,
dog
it's
and,
crazy.
and
It's
popcorn
crazy,
and
blood.
juice. It's mad.
It's
food was
crazy.
ridiculous.
I
It
took
was
my
like,
daughter to the K-pop sing-along thing.
yeah.
That was like literally that was the last time I went to the cinema, and that was
Bring
like
back £5 at Peckham. By the way, that
15.
used to bang
I'd
hard
say.
stuff.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Like, there's people that pay like a monthly fee and they see whatever movie they want as many times as they
They
want.
subscription and everything, isn't it? Everything's a
Yeah.
subscription. All right. Well,
I
listen,
subscribe
guys.
to life. It's mad.
I'm gonna move us on forward because I'm not gonna lie. That was just to get us warmed up. So anyone, like, give us a topic. Throw one out there.
I'm gonna just bring it back down to the realism. What's happening in Jamaica? You know,
Oh,
Category 5.
I can't believe. I sound really distorted.
yeah,
It's bugging.
It doesn't seem real, does it, lads?
No, you're good, Scopes. It might be in your headphones, but you sound good. You sound good.
It's
Bless her.
crazy. It's just
Yeah.
crazy, man. It
Um,
seems manipulated. It seems that the powers that be that have the powers to control the weather seem to be controlling the weather in bad ways.
I
Did you
agree.
guys
Yes.
see?
Yeah,
Sorry to
I
cut you
mean,
guys off.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the girl from America that went to Jamaica to like film
Wow.
content?
No, which one?
That is
that's
mad.
wild.
Who?
That's
Which one?
wild, blood. That
Who?
is wild. I
I don't
remember
know her
seeing that.
name. I just remember seeing it. I watched some of it. I typed in her name. I watched a little bit of it. Like,
Millie or something like that?
I think so. I'm not
The
100%
English
sure.
girl who goes to Jamaica and England and Jamaica and America,
Oh,
and
yeah.
she's moving mad.
Yeah, Millie. Oh yeah, I won't even lie. I've been
You don't
Got
need
yard,
keeping up with
let's
Millie.
not
yard man
let's
taping
not
up the
publish,
door and that.
she's doing the mad thing. She's getting that bread in. Let's move on to the next. We'll ban her. But Jamaica, yeah, Jamaica
Yeah,
is
for
a
real,
shame
for real.
because obviously to me
That is
it's a bit
crazy.
crazy that like they have their storms in it, but this was just outworldly freaky.
Third
That's not
of all
normal.
time.
Yeah.
You know
Is
what
that
I
would
find
normally happen then?
suspicious?
Like,
You know what I find suspicious? I find suspicious how there's the Maui had their fires and they were linked with smart homes. California were linked with smart homes, and then
Yep.
they had their fires. Jamaica was linked with smart homes, and oh look,
They're having a fire.
You're talking about Agenda
Blue
2030.
Roof.
yeah,
So
bro.
those who aren't initiated, Agenda 2030 is like the drive to get let's say developing areas, countries, the world on this like 5G, like everything wired up. So all the highways have got 5G cables in Jamaica. Like you're thinking humble Jamaica, they had 5G like cables ready for like the auto car things in Jamaica. So where obviously things are going to be reset, this situation, like it's not like some people might think it's like conspiracy theory, but there's actual approach to this sort of thing called disaster capitalism, where they take over infrastructures and privatize it, and it's not just like tin foil stuff. It's actually real. It happens
it's
right
deeper,
across the
isn't it?
board. So like Jamaica has like this is how deep Jamaica is, right? It insured itself against natural disasters. So now it's due something like 915 million of insurance for insuring itself against natural disasters. It's all part
Wow.
of
This shit,
like
Bill. Hold on.
strategic
Whoa.
planning, disaster cap.
915 million.
Yeah.
That's a
It
lot
insured
of
itself.
money,
No,
rude
that's
boy.
Yeah,
shit.
it insured
Come
itself
on,
against
again.
natural disasters.
What
So
the
it's like
fuck
it's
is
not just a like we're tapped like what we're talking about is actually a thing.
I'm
So
sorry, can you just say
yeah,
that number again, big man?
so I think it's like 915 million. It insured
That's
itself
shit. It's
against
shit.
natural
It's
disasters.
shit, guys.
So
I'm
disaster
sorry.
capitalism is a thing. You get
I'm
it? It's
sorry,
a
but what
proper like
insurance
yeah.
company?
Let
My
me just tell
girlfriend
you why
works in
that's shit,
insurance,
yeah?
yeah?
America
She don't
and
insure countries on weather, yeah, but like, what insurance company is doing that? Is that similar to like home insurance? Is that country insurance?
Well, we ain't on them levels. I don't know how
Admiral
them work
insurance.
things. They work properly.
I
Admiral.
need to know
It's
more
actual
about
thing.
this.
It's actual thing.
How do you get cut? Like, what did you call it? Weather? Like, what?
Like
Weather.
Jamaica insured itself against natural disasters, and it's due 915.
Let
Like so,
me.
what that ensures is like basically what that ensures is that you get like the first world to come in and fly in and help you no matter what. So it's kind of like all the Red Cross stuff and all the other bits and like you know. So
Why then have the UK given them money and those donations? And what you said earlier about who?
Kylian Mbappe.
Kylian
So
Mbappe gave.
what? Like so, let's start from the top. England gave 2.5, and then it escalated another 5 on top. Apparently, what's doing the rounds? Apparently, Kylian Mbappe has dropped 20 mil on it. Can you post the support Jamaica thing, please, Bass, in the chat?
It's actually on the private chat, people.
I can't find anything about. Sorry, I just googled it because I never heard of this. You blow my mind, man.
Yeah, man, it's
Obviously,
it's
I know you
actual
can
thing.
get-
So it's not like to be like conspiracy. It's like there's that element like
No,
the weather and stuff, but there's
there's
also
an actual
like
there's an
there's
actual
a whole
plan.
infrastructure which is designed to like
It's
profit
all
and
money motivated.
and make money from disasters. It's an actual thing. And Jamaica, just like LA fires, is a part of that project 2030. So yeah, they're ready. They're ready for it. But I don't really want to kind of like talk about that because there's real lives in this as well, guys. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like people
But
actually
you have
like
to you have
what I
to
see
you
like
have
66. There's no way only 66 people die. So once they start tallying
Yeah.
this thing up, it's gonna be like
What about?
you know
Is that good?
hundreds.
Is that the link? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the one.
What?
That's the official
There's the
link
link at the bottom of the
for.
page, people.
So
But the
Okay,
whole
support.
the whole
Yeah.
thing the conspiracy behind it is because there's a push that they want to do for smart cities, like 15-minute
yeah,
cities.
21st.
And this is just to control people so they can't leave their area. If you were to leave your area, and again, it's to do with the social credit system. It's to do with the digital ID. So it's one big plan that is like, you know, a bigger plan than we realize. And
Yeah.
and that's what's sad about it. It's just like how they can, the way they play dirty just to get land, just to get people out of the places
Like
that
I
they
for
want.
one, yeah,
You know, it's
I've got
crazy,
land
bro.
I've got land in Jamaica myself. Like I pay my taxes on it. I'm about to draw for my TRN, like my Jamaican national insurance number. So like basically, yeah, that's like don't
How
sell
much
your
land
land.
you got in Jamaica? Sorry.
About I've got a 2 acre and a 3 acre.
What you
Like two
saying?
small
Wow.
What scopes? You want to go halves and we build something?
Yeah, come on.
Do you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to grow some
Infrastructure.
ackee out there, blood, because ackee is expensive over here. Man's got land in the sun. I need to be growing some
Right,
ackee and
I
some
ain't
You don't
herbs.
need a house, then you just need a farm.
You take me
Farmland,
pond
is
yard.
it?
We got. That'd be
Say
mad.
no more, brother.
Trust me.
I already
Yeah,
telepath.
that's what we're on. Like,
All right,
but
well,
yeah,
listen,
it's
I'm gonna say to everybody, just so we can keep it moving. Listen, everybody, support the link at the bottom there that you can see, please.
Absolutely,
If you
man.
can, obviously, whatever your opinion is of the situation, it's not fair to any human to
Nah.
go through that. So if you can
struggles
support
are
it,
real, bro.
support it. If not, then just you
Oh,
know,
no.
support them with
Go
your heart.
support
You know
it.
what I mean? And just wish them the best you can, if that's the best you can do.
It's a marathon thing as well. So if you can't even help now, just like when you can, sort of thing, because the struggle is real. Like it's genuinely mad out there.
But
Like there's
I'm
some
gonna say
areas where the
something as
government
well.
haven't even reached, and the island's not even that big, really.
I
And
got
there's
to do this
places
on the
out of
flip
touch.
side, guys. That doesn't mean women to go there and start thinking you're gonna start bringing bare man over on visas and that. Like it's not that. Help
I'm
them,
glad
guys.
you said
Help
that
them.
because I was.
It's not that, guys. Like keep it real, girls.
Can
Keep
I
it
just
real.
point out? Yeah, I know, like, hold tight, Jamaica. Yeah, I understand you're going through it, right? But there's a support Jamaica link, right? But my man just said they got 950 million blood.
My
So
G.
Yeah, but that won't even touch the size. But you get
That
understand,
doesn't
like
touch the sides for a country, man.
yeah, for a country,
Not for a
That's,
like
country,
that's
especially
Jamaica's
with
actually been
all the
like quite
damage.
wise with where
No,
it moves,
950 don't touch the
like getting
sides.
out of the
Dude,
IMF.
that
I'm not
repairs
gonna
the
lie.
roads. If
Obviously,
that
I know about the storm, but I don't know how much or how
When
bad it is.
you have
Do
to
you know what I
consider
mean?
like countries need big budgets, and 915, it doesn't
they need
really,
trillions.
All right, let me
it
explain to
doesn't
you
make a
like the level of
difference.
Jamaica. Do you know who General Traore is?
I've heard
And
of him. I've
Burkina
heard the name.
Faso, right?
What position does he play?
Jamaica gave 160 million reparations to Burkina Faso and General Traore. That's the country Jamaica's trying to be in the world. It said,
Oh, yeah.
even though we were controlled, we recognize that our position as a black country in this world took advantage of your insecurity, and we're going to give you 160 million. That's the Jamaica I'm talking about. Even though we're not rich, we're trying to help out and do wrongs. Like, so now that this has happened to like Jamaica, it's time for like, do you know what I mean? To recognize it's not just like Bob Marley and spliffs. It's like big up, our culture is rich and deep, but we're who we are in this world, to this world. Like, come on, man, we need you. Like, and I'm even myself. Like, my pockets ain't long, but yeah, if I can do a little fundraiser, I would love to do it. Like, serious.
All right,
And
right,
big up
Bob.
my
Yeah, if
cousin
we
as
could
well.
do
It's
that.
my birthday yesterday. Big up
Have you
Q in
got? Are
Kingston.
you guys got family out there and everything good out there for them?
Yeah, man, and yeah, like the ones in the country had it rough, but yeah, they're cool, and it's ones in the city, yeah, like it's just harder, isn't it? It's just mad, like yeah,
But they're all good though, yeah.
yeah, that's blessed. Yeah, big up my cousin. It was her birthday yesterday on that one's, yeah.
We
Okay.
got
Scorpio picnic.
Up everybody
more
in
life.
Jamaica, and we hope for the best for you guys. Okay, moving on
love.
to someone else. With love and a heart and support for Jamaica. Let's move to someone else. Anyone else got a little topic they want to talk about this week?
Scopes.
What are you
Wagwan.
telling me?
Who you got?
So-
Wagwan.
This week, I want to talk about the number 42.
Talk to me.
Talk to us.
It's the meaning of life, apparently.
Okay.
Explain. I
seen-
don't understand how.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
You ever seen Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
Okay.
Oh
hold on.
yeah. Oh, you went deep. Okay, I see. Yeah. Now I get the lane. I get the lane now in pocket. All right, cool. Let's go.
You
Come on,
guys put me
explain.
on the spot.
You-
yeah,
no, you- the
I'm
thing
just
is,
rolling. Like,
you're gonna
there's a
have
few
to
things. My
explain it
brain's just moving.
You're
I
gonna
don't know.
have to explain it to the audience.
What do you think the meaning of life is?
Oh.
That's where I'm going with this.
Okay.
Boy.
Okay,
think-
then
One day it's deep like the Mariana Trench. You know about Mariana Trench?
Yeah,
I think
come on.
I think it's. I
The
personally
Bermuda
think.
Triangle and them things there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
Meaning of
know,
life.
man.
Wow. Go Sri
I
Lanka. Go on.
I think personally,
Nah,
I think it's that the people that support you and love you and all your friends and family. If they say that you're a good person, I think that's the most important thing in life for me, anyway. I don't think, and that's just my way of thinking. But also,
My
I think
controversy.
it's about lot. It's about like materialistic stuff. Like we come into this world with nothing. We leave with nothing. But during the life that we have, we lose a lot of people along the way. We lose a lot of things along the way. But I just think it's about like dealing with grief, dealing with stuff like that. I think life's just the challenge before the glory at the end. If that makes sense.
Yeah, see, I'm on
it's a
this. Life
journey,
is
innit?
empty and
In
me.
itself.
Yeah, I think it's empty and meaningless, and his life's what you make it. So it's just an empty
Yeah.
shell, and then when you pick up the empty shell, what you saying? And that shell is either like a golden egg, a pile of poo, wherever you want it to make it. Your life is your narrative. You're the director of this thing. It don't mean nothing. That's what it is.
That's what it
In
is.
the grand
It's
scheme of
also
things, we're speck of dust everywhere. That's the way I see it. So
Yeah.
life's what you make it. So
Well
you
said, man.
choose.
Well said.
I
that's
don't know.
what I'd say. Like, to
I'm
be
gonna
honest, it is
just
what you
come
make
from
it.
a different angle and say that the only thing that makes sense after you live and breathe is to procreate. There isn't anything after that. So
True.
I would say that the number 42, or that the meaning of life, is just to keep life continually
What
going. There is no.
what's the meaning behind the 42? I don't understand.
I don't actually
I
know,
just,
you
I
know.
just, I
There's
actually just
probably
done some
some
research.
mad.
I've done some research just then. I just quickly read into it. It's mathematical equation. It's loads of stuff.
It's a
like,
numerology,
as well. Yeah, it's something to do with 6 times 7.
like gematria and stuff like that.
Right, 6, 7.
6, 7.
6, 7.
My
So-
fucking daughter.
What the
that
fuck
means
is
anyway.
that, by the way, guys?
It's something to do with that Donny from fucking.
Saibo.
What's his name? I don't even know his name yet. My daughter plays Roblox, and there's someone in Roblox that goes 6, 7, and that bit comes from a meme in a basketball game. But the actual 6, 7, big up Traplaw Ross, Bognor Regis and them.
Oh,
man,
fuck that guy, man.
yeah.
Fuck that guy, blood.
Oh, fuck that guy, bro.
I know
Central
we're
Seas
clipping that up. I'm
management
just
were
saying
not
we're
having that.
clipping that. That was a good clip.
Fucking
up.
nerd.
No, that was
Nah,
a good
man.
transition.
Bond that
It
guy.
happened. It really happened. Remember, that was the moment of his life.
But yeah, my
right there.
daughter,
It really
she's into
happened.
this. But apparently, it's some rapper, and he says it in a song.
It's
That's all I
about-
know. I don't know
Yeah, that's
anything
what I know as
else.
well.
I
know
watched
exactly
Traplow
what
Russ one time when I.
And
You get me?
to
But-
think, do you know what the thing is now?
Stop
You got
watching that
pressed
guy,
on
blood.
TV. Oh, I'm the man. It really
You watch
happened.
Bouncer?
Oh, my God.
Oh,
Oi.
whoa. All right, go on.
Wait.
One second.
Swiftly. That's a good segue.
No,
That's a good segue.
Gonna actually
Bouncer,
transition
what
then.
team bouncer?
We're gonna transition to that from the last subject. So actually,
GRM,
Bouncer, I'm gonna be honest with you. We all
Wait,
been seeing
everyone's
what's been
getting it.
going on. It's been mad. Bouncer is
Yeah, it
chopping
has.
down industry. Let's talk about Bouncer. Next subject. Talk both for me. Bouncer.
Headshots.
Guys.
All right,
Right,
Bouncer's
all right.
out here with the fucking long thing, loaded it up,
Right,
fucking
he's got
taking
a
out
laser.
Shadeborough.
You pop GRM
Gets
post
caught astray.
Name,
It's
everyone's
mad.
getting it. Who's Shea Brother? This is what they look like. Pop, pop, pop. He's going for
Man,
everyone.
Shadeborough guy looks like
All right,
expressions.
do you know what it is? All right, let's talk about it. It's very anti-road. It's very anti-black culture to talk out your business. Even what we're doing, chatting about it, it's not very black. It's very anti. So there's a
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
section of the culture which don't like being exposed, don't like being talked about, and they get to do what they're doing and benefit. So yeah, like if you're like what they call it, a snitch and all of that, yeah, that's what that there's a whole side to the culture,
Yeah,
but it's all right if they
Bouncer's
do
got
it.
that against
It's
his
all right
name.
if you know what I mean for them to control the narrative. So he's calling it out. So whether you
He's
agree or
got that
disagree,
against his name.
coming out with a new age angle. Like, that's the way I see it.
I'll big him up, man. If he's gonna do the dirt on people because they done the dirt on him, then it goes in it tit for tat. You know what it is for me, yeah? I just rate the fact that somebody finally has just had enough and said, you know what, fuck it, I don't care what's going on. I'm just gonna
One
talk
the
my
gatekeeping.
He's just talking.
It's about time. It's about
he's just
time,
talking
man.
his
Yeah,
thing,
reset.
Like we all know GRM. You know what they do with
Hey.
art. They extort artists with music videos and We've heard the
Like,
stories.
Posty is out
You
here,
men aren't ending it
£500
ready.
for it. What's he selling?
I'm going straight in, bro. It's-
£500,
Hey,
bro.
Bouncer's
I
talking
know.
about it. So I'm just talking what Bouncer's talking about. You know, I'm
I
not.
know,
I'm
I
not.
know firsthand because I know people that's paid, but I think it's roughly £300 to £500 to post up a video. Because
It's wild.
I
It's
know
It's
of
bollocks.
wild.
a video
Get
that's gone
nowhere.
up there and man had to pay for it. I only know
Especially
Easy,
when
yeah.
you've come up filming other like freestyles on the street, and grime is the thing that made it what it is. And then for you to then not help people coming through with their music videos or help the culture push through, like push forward with some help of
Do you know what?
people that have the
Do you know what
money
they
and
could
have the
do
resources.
for that
I just think
£300?
I think it's selfish, man. I think it's
All
selfish.
right,
It's just
this is if they were really real. This is what I would do if I like just to kind of readdress. Yeah, obviously, like scratch my back, scratch yours. That's the way the industry works. Let's be real.
Yeah.
It's about money.
Of course it is.
But for that £300, they could say, "All right, I'm going to give you 1 week of my time. Going to make sure your music is mixed and mastered. Going to make sure your distribution and your PRS is all patterned. It's
there we go.
£25 for under 25-year-olds. So all
Mm.
these youngers who are like paying £300, that could go towards your PRS. Set yourself up properly. If they were conscious, really about promoting the culture, they would
They'll
have
help them.
these little things interwoven to build
help
them
them.
up.
Yeah, they'll
So
help them.
instead of just profiting off them, you
Yeah.
get it. It's not even just about like
It's money, bro. It's greed.
yeah, they gotta make money, but
It's
they could
greed.
build it
It's
in a
they're not
way that
doing. They're
is
not
beneficial for
helping.
everyone.
They're not
You get it?
helping the culture. They're helping
Boom.
themselves, and that's all it is. And if
So
anyone says it's other anything else,
no,
you're
but do you know what it is?
benefiting like financially.
All right, do you know what it is?
But
Yeah, you got to be objective, right? So, like, boom, they've built the platform and they've breaded. Let's
Mm.
not like say it can't be saved. They can change if they want to.
If
They're
they
just
want to,
choosing not
yes,
to, and that's
yeah.
the
of course
bit.
they're
So,
not
like,
going
boom, like
to.
like I'm gonna progress it onto the what was said about gets in this situation a little bit because it kind of goes onto the GRM thing. They like put £1,000 into the memorial fund and that. That's what I'm talking about. You can go offside and be and sort your correct your path. You get it? Like if I can change as an individual, these companies and what like you can't just write them off. They're part of the culture. You get it? It's
At the
deeper
end
than
of the
just
day,
saying,
we're
"Oh, you're a dickhead." Like you took the piss. Yeah, you took
yeah,
the piss, but you can still write the story. So it's up to them.
exactly.
Balls in your court, boys.
We're all
That's the way I
human
see it.
beings at the end of the
Yeah,
day. We
yeah.
all make mistakes, and sometimes we need to be. Sometimes we don't realize what we're doing, and someone has to tell us, "Oh, you're doing that wrong," and then you might think, "Oh, okay, I didn't realize I was doing that," and
But
then you can then put your mistake wrong. But it's about putting your mistake wrong because
on
it's
that note,
similar.
though, the problem is that a lot of people are too touchy these days. So when you do go to correct them,
Mm,
even if your friends and family, brother, it could end up being a fight
All right.
because they don't think they're doing wrong.
true.
It's
All right.
mad. They
All
don't
right, let
have
me show you. Let me show you the
kind of-
levels. One more. I don't like to take the stage too much, but I give an example of how it can be done and how it is done. Everyone knows who Max Ordy is. Serious, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know the work that he does with education and kids now?
I do.
He's always done that, rude boy. Why do you think
Mm.
I have PRS? Because when I was a younger, I went to a workshop. Max Ordy was there. He said, "Make sure you sign up for your PRS." Back then, it was free. You get it?
Wow.
So you can come up, still be successful, still have your levels, still being outside or whatever you want to be, but it's about your spirit, what you're doing to help the next generation. You get it? So you don't
It's
have to
about just
be.
helping the next
Get it?
generation.
That's
That's
what I'm
all it
trying to
is.
say. Like,
If you don't do that, then you're thinking about yourself and your people, and you don't actually care for the music. You don't
yeah.
actually care
If
for
you
the
care,
next
you
gen.
care in it. That's
If you
it.
care,
Like,
we will see, and we will see it through your actions. But their
yeah, that's what.
actions don't really show that they care, do they?
Thank
Can
you.
I,
Now we're
can we
talking.
get
No,
anything?
because it's all money motivated, and this is what
Yeah,
I'm saying. If you
money
look at the way the
corrupts.
industry is going, and you look at straying away from the bigger channels or what you would call the platforms, do you know what I mean? And are
Yeah,
starting
but
to release on their own channels.
Yeah.
And then
Which is
now
good.
these platforms are what they're going to have to start begging for tunes. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Imagine if Body. It was the first song that come to my head that was
Yeah,
big. Do you know what I mean? But
yeah,
imagine
yeah.
if Body was put on someone's own platform and it wasn't on GRM. Would it have been as big as it is?
Yeah,
Do you know what I
see,
mean?
that's what I'm saying. You got to be fair when you tally it up. They've made millionaires. They've helped people and
course.
Yeah, of
push
course they
like
have.
certain.
Of
Do you know what I mean?
course.
So you kind of. But what we're saying is, what worked then and what got you to where you are now. Allow it in it. Let's just have a little rethink. Let's kind of like share it out a bit
But
more, make the pie a bit more fair, and
the
serve it out. So
platforms,
like,
the
even if
platforms
someone
also
isn't
have to
breading, they're set
realize,
up.
right?
Simple.
The platforms have to realize that the artists are as much value as they are.
Yeah.
Because there was a time where like it was all about the platforms, and everyone was releasing on platforms. It doesn't matter who it was,
Mhm.
whether it was plugged in, GRM, whatever. But now you're seeing more and more people are realizing, okay, we can start our own channels and get our own money, because these people are realizing that these platforms are making hundreds, thousands off of like all
Other
these
people
artists.
will
Do you
say-
guys, sorry, one more thing. Does anyone remember hearing about Link Up TV? I can't remember exactly what they were doing, but people were like, it was either copyright or something like that. They'd like copyright other people's music. Something
So they
like that.
profit off the person's music.
It's
I
about
can't
revenue
remember.
streams, isn't it?
Was it something like that? I'd seen it. So artists were like getting emails or like things saying that like Link Up TV owns that content, even though it was their
That's
music.
wild.
Yeah, it was strange, man. I don't know if that was still a thing.
I mean, I've heard artists tell me like that
either.
if they don't hit a certain number on YouTube, then it's like, I don't know. It just seemed like they were sort of being punished if they didn't get a certain number, which I find. I get. Okay, there's like numbers to this that they have to like meet and whatever.
before
But
Yeah, but these platforms,
it's
are
weird, man.
paying. So like they're putting money into views and everything anyway. So it's not just their subscribers. They're going to be putting money into whether it's fake views, genuine
artificial
views,
views,
PR, whatever you want to call it. They're still spending money to get more views.
Yeah.
On top of these organic views. Do you know what
exactly.
I mean?
Yeah, exactly. That is exactly how it works.
The labels are doing it as well. Like
what I was gonna kind of say is this is it's good. Like, I mean, I want to broaden this to something I think is kind of passionate to all of us. It's one of my subjects this week. It's the state of the grime music industry. So what I mean, yeah, I love the fact that there was that little snigger then, because it is that deep. So basically, here's my issue. I'm gonna just spell out the issue because I'm just gonna say it out. So you can be incredibly talented, but because you're not one of the main ones from round one, from the very first gen that knows the link that gets the money, you're never gonna get to that point unless you get the same link. And there's a lot of gatekeeping.
of course.
In terms of basically, there's a lot of new talent. There's a lot of talent that's come and gone. There's a lot of people that should be in other places that other people shouldn't be. What I'm saying is that every time that grime comes back, this could be its third iteration of it coming back now. The same people make the same money, and then nobody else gets like they don't get to come in. So again, just to my point, what's the state of the grime industry, guys? Speak it up, man. Talk to me.
So do you feel that the people that profit off grime don't help enough?
Yes.
Okay.
Easily.
That makes sense.
In terms of like what are you talking about? Are you talking about
helping the next gen? Again, next gen is next gen should always be number one in people's priority in trying to keep grime alive.
It can come
Because
down
once all the main guys get too old, where they're too old to do grime, what's left? Unless they're gonna, unless they prepare to, set grime up so it will succeed for the next whatever.
Grime raves have got the
but
same.
It's good now at the moment though. I feel what's happening.
Grime lineups have been the same since 2000 to the same till today. Like, it's the same lineups, the same These men are granddads now, bro.
But to be fair, I will say
lineups. You can't get a new lineup. You can't get me and you, bruv. But you can.
I'll give you one example though where grime has helped. I say Jay Had a Dream is a good one because she's had a lot of help with Boy Better Know and Frisco and that, and she's on set now with Skepta and Maximum and all that, and it's good, and she's doing really well at the moment. So I think as an example, that's one example where they should do more of that. I rate
this generation of MCs, these like coming through N3, not 28.
Yeah,
it's pitiful.
I think
but we need more of that though. We need more of that, like pushing talent that is like they're sick, but they just need the eyes. They need the ears and the attention.
I feel like they're trying to copy and paste a model which doesn't work anymore. I think the young generation, we underestimate their knowledge and hunger to before, like, you see this gatekeeping thing? I'm going to be real with you. That won't run on this generation. They're too smart. They've got too access to too much knowledge and too much power, and they're only just holding it down to work out their way up the mountain and just to take the flag. You get it and capture the scene.
They ain't
So for
gonna
me,
take it. Yeah.
Hold on,
I
hold
know
on,
that's
hold
the
on.
natural order of things.
I
So
totally agree
I
with
try
you
and
in
help
the
them.
round. I agree with you in the round, but I don't think that applies for grime. See, the thing is, I actually think that grime as a music genre has a totally different gravity to what you're trying to describe. See, grime is an endless chasm of nothing. Grime is literally the road to nothingness. What happens in
You're
grime?
not even wrong. You're
What happens in grime is you're so hooked in because it's like that nostalgic. I
How did
remember
you describe it the other day
I
about the girlfriend?
remember listening to this guy and that guy. Here's the joke. You're still listening to him now. He's still the same guy getting booked. He's still the same guy that you're having to bear to listen to on Rinse 20 bloody years later. It's the same guy, but he's spinning the same lyrics and still getting the payment over some guy who's blatantly not much better.
Can you give us
Yeah.
an example?
Loads of new gens are much better than some of the olders. As an example, I'd rather listen to Mez and Grand fucking Mixer than Slimzy and anybody from Boy Better Know. I don't give a fuck. They're old. Allow me. I don't need to hear the same lyrics. I don't need to hear
It's
why
true.
he's hyper.
There's
I
hundreds of
don't
sets
care
like
if he's
that.
hyper. You've made your money. Go and piss off, bruv. It's like he's already laid down a foundation, yeah. But the
Yeah, but
long
to be fair, they kind of their name alone and their
spitting with Dizzy
what
Rascal. It was like geriatric Wiley. That wasn't it Wiley.
Jerry,
That was it was
Wiley
horrible.
is not
It was
on point
horrible.
anymore. Have you listened to
Wiley
Wiley
looked
spit
like
now
he
on
was
set?
creaking. They handed him the
He's the
mic
Godfather.
like you had to oil his elbows. It was crazy, fam.
He's
I
still
thought
the
I was
GOAT.
watching
Don't
Wizard
get me
of Oz.
wrong.
I thought he was the
But no,
Tin
you have
Man.
to admit, yeah, Dizzy and Wiley actually
It's very
doing that with
controversial.
Mac 10. It was important for the scene, man.
Yeah, of
Oh,
course,
Especially
on
we
as
another
fucking
level, Mac
needed that.
10. Oh my
All I
days.
need now
Bro,
is
but
to get
to
out
think
of
the
prison and
highlight
clash
is
P
to
Money.
settle in the beef like that's over 20, 15, 20 years old. It's a bit
Oh,
tired,
good.
isn't it?
No, I'm glad.
Like that's the
No,
highlight. I'm just being real.
I
There's a
get it.
lot more
But
going on in
listen,
the grime
here's the
scene.
thing.
The grime scene's
Hasn't he
actually
just been
healthy.
sold
There's a
into the
lot of
same?
talent.
Been sold to the same shit though. Still the same
Yeah, like
fucking guys. I don't care
I'm glad
about
they
Dizzy
sorted it
and
out.
Wiley. Nobody
Well done,
cares,
boys.
bro. Nobody
Like,
cares
what's
about
going on
Dizzy
now?
and Wiley. Why couldn't it been someone else? Why couldn't it be a better, younger team? Jesus Christ, I'm on
Yeah.
Instagram every day and I'm seeing unknowns that are doing the maddest
I know
things.
you're saying like Mez, yeah, for example, but like if you're talking new gen, because
For
there's
me,
been so many.
Eze, N3, not 28.
Yeah,
Felix, like
all
my
them guys are
youngest, Real
cold.
HJ, Rems, like there's generations coming through. Real Crime
Yeah,
Dreamer, there's youngers coming through. They're ready. The talent is
Deserve,
there. Just give them the space and the platform, and they'll take it. But
deserve the name on the
yeah,
flyer.
yeah, for real.
That can get a decent cut when it's
what do you think
paid.
what do you think should be done?
All right, that's a brilliant answer. I'm glad you
All
said
right,
that.
can I give you an example? Yeah.
Go,
All
go.
right.
And then I'll give
So
you one.
basically, I had a Cube membership for a year. I paid a subscription fee, and they gave me studio hours and access to like top end equipment. So what I did was, any younger MCs that were coming through, I invite them on sets and like did like I really enjoyed the network. But when I realized, like, how can like I help them to kind of like give them the space to practice and harness their talent. And do you know what they did? They gave me a slot on a New Gen festival. So I DJ at a New Gen festival. That's how it should work. Each one helps each other, and we like you get like through your network, I can help you with like
Answer
studio
the
time, and you
question.
help me with bookings or whatever it is. And it's like that's how it can work if you kind of
Answer the
like
question,
help each other out, sort of.
Darren. To answer the question you asked, what would I like to see actually happen? In order to solve this, what needs to happen is there needs to kind of be that passing of the gardener. Certain people need to understand that, bro, we can't keep hearing the same shit. Like, you can't, it's like selling the same dead horse to the same person over and over again. You can't keep flogging the dead horse, bro. Man don't want to hear that no more. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie, there's probably a couple of generations of people that probably were really good for music in general that have come, saw what happened, and was so disappointed in what they saw and left. And really and truly, the problem is that due to that, we now, what I believe, we have a lower quality of music. I don't believe that the quality of music is as good, personally.
So you don't like how grime is now?
I don't actually. Do you know what it is? It's the same cycles I don't like to see.
I'll
I
be honest,
like
it's the same
all-
people on radio.
anything that is progressional. I love that, and I'm not gonna diss that at all. But in grime specifically, what you see is a new person will come in. The old lot will flock over them, and they're like vampires. They take all everything from them, they profit off of it, and then
Like
that
Drake.
person gets spat out like they're just the dregs of whatever it is. They're just the fiber out of the juicer. You get me? And then they're gone. And then the ones who've got a name, they stay doing their thing. They always maintain it. They've got the links. They've got the power. And you're standing there asking like, "Bro, where's Tommy B gone?" You know, like there's things that happen where you're like, "But Tommy B was a cold MC."
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
That's a good example, bro.
Do you know
Bro,
what
he
I'm trying to
dropped.
say? So,
The last tune I remember, because I'm on it with all of them, like Roller and them, man. They're all
Yeah.
cold.
yeah,
I'm
payback.
fucking
Yeah,
cold.
Roller's sick.
Yeah, all of them are
They're
cold.
they're
And
sick, bro.
Roller, yeah, one of the soundest people I've ever met in the whole scene. I met a lot of MCs.
Do you call him
yeah.
Roller?
Yeah, roller.
Roller. Oh, is it Roller? I call him Roller.
Roller payback.
He's so sound, man. One of the nicest guys
Yeah,
I ever
bro.
met.
Oh, he's wicked, bro. He's a prop. Yeah, he's a lad, bruv.
He's
I like
a
him.
joker, bro. He's
And
so
again,
He's
funny.
hilarious, bro.
You see,
What
when
you
you
find
come into
now,
the
you
scene
see
with the
people are
maddest
diverse,
They're all
talent,
man.
geezers, isn't they? You're like, you alright?
you get so many people like that come through, and they've got so much amazing talent. And then I'm not gonna lie, bruv, I've spoke to so many people, and it's like they want to do more for grime, but they end up either going to another genre or they get so disheartened that they're like, you know what, fuck it, bruv. Like,
But that's
Tell
because
me who's
that's
better
how
than Doc
toxic
Rotten, and
it
I'll
can
wait.
be.
As
Tell
guys
me
that sing
who's better than
grime,
Doc Rotten, and I'll wait. Like, I'll tell you this. Who's better than Doc Rotten? I'll wait. I'll wait here
P-Money.
like a good 20 minutes.
P
Guess.
Money.
high five, high five, high five, high
See,
five.
you get it. You
High
get
five.
it. Who's
So-
better than Doc Rotten? Come and go
P-Money.
mentally, clock grime.
P-Money.
Then you got
Thank
people like Easy. I'm the Prince of Grime. Come back 2, 3, 4 years later. I just dropped a project. Grime Kid. Where you been, bro? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but he dropped that
the
drill
scene
thing
is
and then
like
tried to
a-
pretend he didn't.
do you remember that thing in PE, that bouncing to get over the thing? Is that's what grime seems like? You have to use it and then jump over it and to get anywhere. That's what it feels like. Like,
You know
and it
what's
can't
weird?
I
be
also
like.
don't like people that use grime. They
I was
use
just about to
grime
say
and then
this,
they change their whole sound to
Yeah.
try and fit into the like what's popular.
What's
I don't
sad
like
about-
that.
What I've
Don't
said
like
is
that.
the saddest thing about grime is that fact. It exactly that. It's like grime is what you jump on, and what's sad about it actually is this. I would actually say grime is the sound of the streets in the UK. It's not drill.
Yeah, 100%.
Drill is the sound of deprivation and squalor. No, it is. It's deprivation.
Drill is the
squalor.
sound of different
struggle, yeah.
postcodes.
It's the sound of
Grime is the heartbeat sort of thing. It's not the struggle.
like, miseducation. It's the sound of not really knowing too much. That's what I feel for drill. It's like mindless violence and not really knowing what to do, so you do dumb shit. Grime,
Young people being young people. I
yes,
guess.
but unhinged. It's unhinged.
Mm.
There's no morals and
Guidance.
standards to it. Man will
Yeah.
just
But drill's worse than grime, isn't it? Because like
Exactly.
drill, you can't. How do you expand on different on talking about different ways to kill people?
See, the problem, and this is where I think grime and the lines get blurred. I think when the grime MC says, "Oh, bang in your jaw" or whatever, or it's this really raw.
Yeah.
I feel like it's in the bars. I don't
Yes.
feel like it will spiral into the streets. With drill,
Yeah.
it often does. Like,
Yeah.
just think of Heady One, how like his rise to the top was like, yeah, man got chiefed out, and then and this is what happens.
But Heady
and, like,
One,
you try it.
Heady One is a
And
great
then the tune
example.
dropped, and no.
Sorry, Heady
You get
One's
it.
a
It's
great
a narrative.
example of like, if you look at all the people that came from that drill, drill wave,
Mhm.
all the people that are big now are the best ones out of that. Do you know what I mean? There's a few that had so much potential and they were just too stuck in the game.
The problem
in the
I've got with
streets.
I had with drill was, you know, like you were saying how like it's the same names in grime,
Mhm.
but I feel those same names, it captures especially the older generation, like a sort of what's that thing when you sort of you flash back and you think about
Nostalgia?
stuff. Yeah,
Nostalgia, yeah.
I think the nostalgia brings the eyes and it brings the attention and it brings
That
people to
Namaki,
push.
bro.
I think
That's just dementia.
I just think I don't know personally.
I remember when
looking at drill. Looking at drill list,
I
there's too
remember
many.
my
There's,
birthday.
You know
there's
what it is?
too
How
many
does grime
names.
win should be the question. How does grime really win? We got to diversify. So you know what? If people want to make commercial grime, let them. If people want to make underground grime, let them. If people want to do
No,
soul grime,
it's bigger
gospel
than that.
grime,
It's
like
bigger
let
than
it diversify.
bigger
But
than
you
that.
see, when
See
people
the
start doing that, it's not supported.
no,
It's not given
here
a
it is.
chance to be something
Here's
different.
the
That's the
problem is
problem.
you're always going to profit no matter where you are in society through media or whatever. You want the worst of. So drill made a profit because it promoted the worst of and it fulfilled it. It fulfilled a need. Grime is a different beast though. Grime is the UK's dirty music, like America's
It's the
rap
naughty
music
child.
is.
It's the boy in
I
the
It's
feel
corner.
like
it's
grime is
literally
UK street culture.
it's
Like,
it's establishment in the UK's mud on the boots. And so really to be honest, it's never going to be accepted in this country the way we want it to. But and it's a self funding situation. We are the situation for grime, and that's what makes it quite difficult, which is why I have an issue with it. That for instance, the grime scene I
Infrastructure
believe
is not
is a much
infrastructing.
is a much smaller scene in terms of numbers, the people that actually divulge and buy grime. So I feel that, say for instance, just off the top of my head, how many millions in the country? 2 million people maybe buy into anything grime, music wise, merchandise. Now, if you're a nobody and you have no record label, you have no A&R, you have no links to anything, when you're trying to bring out your music, it then becomes a thing of is who you know and who you know and who they know. So your numbers might not do anything. You might get 30,000 views. Now, if you're one of the old lot who are basically just geriatric, like you said before, they've got all the links. Do you understand? So when we keep seeing all these rhythms, like that JME track that Darren played earlier, it's a sick rhythm. But I guarantee you on the underground and in the unheard circuit, there are many tens of thousands of tunes that will just make it look like that was a Tommy xylophone track. You understand? The problem is at the end of the day, is misrepresentation and the knowledge isn't being shared by the right people.
Good
The
point.
gatekeeping is actually a case of a lot of people who do have the right links to help other people move forward, but
Look
they
at
choose
this. Look at what other scenes do, though.
they choose not to help the right people. Because if you actually look at it, certain men are buying houses off of this, bruv, whereas certain men are selling music on Bandcamp and making £200 for a year. Now, check
Whipping
it.
out that credit card for the master.
But you'll have that person who's doing that off their own back, who maybe make 6 banging EPs for the year. If they knew what they were doing and had the right links, that's a lot of money's worth of music. But if you're the main artist, old school, I'm just gonna say, boy better know, it doesn't matter which one. You're making right moves through your A&Rs and through your links. You're always gonna get paid, even if your tune's shit. Whereas you've got other people, and so basically you're blocking the way. Instead of handing over the torch and saying, you know what, maybe the best way to do this is I bring in a team of youngers. Nothing to do with me. I give them the studio and I make a tiny percentage off of them. And I say to them, guys, when you start releasing, you do the same.
Bring
It's a
someone
chain.
else in.
The chain. You bring your guys into the studio. Do you know what that does automatically? Now we have a bit of a rotation of talent that's always coming through the studio. Money's always being shared between all of the different artists and the producers and everybody. And still, the
Oh,
person at the top, Mr. Old School, Frisco, whoever, you can take 5% off of everything. Calm. But, bruv, we don't want to see your face no more, bruv. Go and live off in the sun and do your thing, or else
to be honest,
it
I
ends up
think that'll.
it's non-progressional. And
yeah, but yeah.
that's
So there's
why
different ways of doing it.
it's like a
Different
chasm,
ways of
bruv,
doing
and it shouldn't
I
be.
think that's the way that it's gonna go. I think because look at Boy Better Know. A lot of them, what are we 20 years of Boy Better Know now, and bear in mind, they've never released a Boy Better Know album, which is mad. So hopefully we get that.
Yeah.
But also, when they all decide to, hang up the mic, is there going to be some form of, I guess, record label that's going to push
I hope so.
new
That's my point.
music? Like,
That's my
Let's
point.
fast
They're
forward. That
gonna
ain't
do
happening.
progress.
Who's getting off the
It's
gravy train? Let's be
progressional,
real.
and then they're
Right.
handing over something that is progressional. It makes sense, bruv. But I don't want to see them the third, fourth, fifth iteration of the same
Bro,
artist.
they still got to do the 40-year reunion. Don't worry,
Why
bro.
is it
That's
at
coming.
Sidewinder? Like you're gonna have Sidewinder rave again? Just saying, might not even happen. But your next Sidewinder, your next Garage Nation, bruv. I went to a Garage Nation. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. A little couple years ago, 2 years ago, and it was like a fun fair. Yeah, I got there. And on God, there was 300 people at Garage Nation. And I was like, "Rah, this is the most dead event I've absolutely ever been to." And you know what? They were playing, like, their sound system was like what you give you, like your 3-year-old, you know, you put some AA batteries in and they walk around with their little old school ghetto blaster. It was awful, bruv. Why? Because they had the same bloody DJs and MCs. Man was saying Oli, Oli, Oli and that. And I'm like, brother, you know, like, that don't run no more, my G. Like, it's dead, fam. It's dead. Like, we don't have to. It's almost as if to say all of these people, they're just wringing the life out of it for their life.
Yeah.
They
So
can
like,
get,
what's the
and it
solution
won't
in it? For
hang it
me,
over.
yeah, that's what it is. It's like that they won't stop until they're offered an alternative. If you look at scenes like D&B, yeah, what they did is there was a big drive to get female producers, DJs. If you look at someone like Jumpin' Jack Frost, he's on his sobriety wave. He's on like stop the drugs, stop the smoking. But there's people positioned in our scene to do that. Like, for example, Kano, he's got Duppy Share, show you how you to build your own brand, your IPs, and kind of like diversify, showing people the way. So there are things, but there's the infrastructure needs to be there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, crime is a big sausage party. We need to promote the women, trying to get the talent. The talent's there. Girl DJs like JOZ, bad
Sorry,
up enough, man. Like,
use that white
it's a
counter.
joke. Like, how are they
Josie
not
is
getting bookings?
problematic, bro.
See what I'm
She is
saying? Like,
cold.
it's actually a joke. Like, you hear these, you can't even
Oh,
mix DJs
big up
sometimes.
all Alicia if we're talking about female
Yeah.
DJs. All Alicia, if you're out there, get back on the decks, love. Like, decks need you. Mad
There's a
thing.
lot of fires in grime we need to sort out. Like, as in, like, not just the youngest coming through, like diversifying the portfolio, like what the sound actually sound. There's so many battles to like win. But yeah, man, like
Do
me
you
coming
think
up.
it? Do you think
Yeah,
it connects back to like the GRM thing?
Go
yeah,
on.
very
Explain
much.
Like
what talk.
just like similar to what we were saying about helping next gen.
Mhm.
Yeah,
There just needs to be more of that, but with grime too.
Okay,
Similar to
it
definitely.
is probably down to like similar to it's not what you know, it's who you know. So like if people like Skepta, for instance, are fucking with who's that guy he's just done a song with? That Siren from
Fred again.
Ireland.
Fred again.
Not Fred again, the MC. Finesse Kid.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, yeah.
So like him, for instance, yeah. I'd never ever heard him. I've never seen him on a grime set. Like,
Use your platform to lift people
do
up.
you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that to me was like, I'm guessing he had, but I'm guessing
think
he
that's
came
a
through
good-
a
yeah,
different
that-
route. Like, do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it is down to obviously how hard you want to work, what you know and who you know, networking. So like that's another big thing.
Yeah.
And I guess that comes under how hard you want to work.
Definitely.
Like
Definitely.
if you're prepared to slug it out, go to events, like
been
you
with
buy
you
tickets
guys,
to
it's not a
events you
hard
don't
work
even
thing.
want to go to. Like
Hard work is a dream, something, blah. Like, I'm not even joking. You can't sell the dream like that because it's not hard work. You can work your ass off and get nowhere. I'm just being real with you. Like,
How
I'm
many
just being really
24-hour
real with
sets
you.
have I done?
So it's like
For
it's not hard
free.
work thing. They will say that
No
to you. Oh, work
money.
harder, grind harder,
Yo,
grind,
make
bro.
sure you're
What are
hiring
we doing
Talango.
here?
how the
We've all seen our
sorry.
parents have 2-3 jobs and not
Yeah.
get the money. You get it, yeah.
Make
So
sure
it's
you're
not about
hiring.
grinding harder. Grind smarter. Grind
It
together.
does.
Like, not why I pause, but
Yeah, I
but,
don't
No,
recommend any
okay, I
DJs
have to
coming
do you
up
know
to
what I
do
mean?
24-hour
Like
sets for
network.
free.
Like,
I actually,
it does.
I've created the Y counter, but what it is we're on the wrong platform. So I need to learn how to integrate it with another platform. But I actually have a Y counter. I've actually got the prototype. It works as an ESC. It's actually amazing. So I have actually got a
We
Y
need to
counter.
use that.
We've got that. Trust me. Don't
that was
worry.
a serious why. That was the why of the whole thing
But
about grinding
basically,
together. I
yeah.
lost my mind.
Obviously, as we
But
progress,
Hey, yo,
No,
this
enough
pod,
why it's
this
quickly.
pod,
Oh,
this first
sorry.
podcast is gonna ruffle so many feathers.
oh, I love
So
it.
many
I
feathers,
love
blood.
it. I love it.
I'm being
You know
real.
what? Again, just people clip it up, man.
No,
Clip it up.
sorry.
That shit that you're hearing. If you heard something, you think, well, that's mad. Clip it up, guys. Why not? You know, fuck it. Anyways, listen. So, all right, guys, who hasn't made a point yet? Who hasn't made a topic?
Wait,
Got
sorry.
2
Before
minutes.
we move
Go.
on, I need to
No, man.
ask. Like,
There's no time limit. You can just
yeah,
go.
Free
we're still
eye
about. I'm
Atlas.
still about. Like,
The
we
comet
can go
heading
over.
to Earth. Let's
Hey,
talk
sorry.
about that. Is it real? Is it fake? Wagwan.
Okay, so
That's a deep
That is
thing.
fucking AI,
Next.
bro.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. That
That's
Nah, but
deep.
real talk, yeah. Does how the
Mm.
fuck? I just want to know how the fuck do you do a 24-hour DJ set? Did you stand there for 24 hours and not move? Did you like pee in a bucket?
Yeah, and there was. All right, don't get me wrong. There were times I had to go like toilet and stuff. I was drinking so much Lucasade as well. But I would. So a song would play, and I would run downstairs as quick as I can, go to toilet quickly, run back up, and hope like the tune's got enough time
Was
for me
you-
to mix it.
Was you sober?
Mad.
Yeah,
To be-
yeah. I don't
One
drink,
night,
bro.
he said
I
one.
hardly drink, and I didn't smoke
Allegedly.
weed back then.
No,
I didn't even
mean,
smoke
like,
weed back
When
then.
I say sober, was you like everything sober? Like
Everything sober, like Lucas said, that's it.
what?
That's it.
24 hours.
What was in the Lucas?
24 hours standing up. I wanted to
That's
sit down
mad.
so badly, but I know if I sat down, it won't look good. Like
Yeah,
my legs
Nah.
were so gone after that. It's
What, is
crazy.
it just you on your ones for
Man
24
struggled
Just on my
after.
ones. There were people like sometimes like it's like in mode that you'd get MCs come in and they'd maybe like spit a few bars or something and then they'd go. But other than that, and maybe doing like a couple back to back. No, a lot of the time I was on
Can
my
we do a
own.
fundraiser, man? Like a 24-hour fundraiser.
We should do it 24
DJs
hour,
and
yeah.
MCs. That would be sick. Trust.
That's
Not on my own.
No,
I need help.
Nah, we'll do it
It'll be
with
like a
you.
relay thing.
We'll all have to be there
No way
24
hours.
hours.
Man, that's mad.
I'm down. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds like fun.
Raise some money for
Nah, we should do
Jamaica,
that.
mind,
Yeah, let's
whatever.
do it. Raise money
whatever
for
it is.
Good. That's a good point. Good point.
We
Good
like the
point.
blood clot.
Did you
Yeah.
make a point, Scopes, for this week?
Yeah.
You know what? There was a few different things I wanted to talk
Yeah,
about.
go on, man. First one.
Right. 1 second. I made some notes.
Oh, wicked. So did I actually.
I've just got to pull
Man's
them up.
just getting off the
They
dome.
could be rare.
Yeah, let's do this.
I feel like
Did
I'm
you-
getting a fever, bloods.
Do you know what?
Sorry, you
it's like?
guys carry on while I just
It is
find
that
this.
season, though, man. It is really that season. It's cold season, man.
It
Keep
is
it good
absolutely brutal outside. Like it's not
Yeah.
even fun.
And I'd say keep eating as well. Keep the energy up.
So basically, here's a random one for you. In Norfolk, where I live, East Anglia, whatever you want to call it, there is a whole village where every single shop is called Roy's.
What? How many
Google it.
shops? How many
I
shops?
swear to God,
How
Greg's.
many shops?
Could be Greg's, it's not Greg's, it's Roy's. You want to go
How
to
many-
Tesco?
how
It's
many-
not Tesco.
How many shops though are we talking?
Every single one in the village.
That
Every-
place is
every
never
Called
seen me.
Roy's.
You need to show me pictures of this, right? That's
Bruv.
crazy.
You get, I
Roy,
swear to
who's
God.
Roy?
Exactly.
Man like Roy.
It's
Why
Roy.
can't? Why is everything called Roy? Why?
I thought this was a joke. Like honestly, Google it. I'll send it. Can I send it in the chat?
I've never heard about this.
Look, Norfolk
That's
Village.
crazy. Whoever that Roy guy is, he's paying a lot of money to get his names on every shop.
Yeah, it is. Roy's for real.
Yeah,
Bruv,
look,
that's
it's
mad.
for real.
That's the
There's
biggest
everything.
promotion I've heard. Then that
Roxham.
Greg's is called Roy's. What the hell?
I don't know if it's actually Greg's. I was just saying, for example. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, okay.
but
The
every
Roy
shop
pub.
is like Roy's
Roy corner
Garden
shop.
Centre, Roy's Pub, Roy's Fish and Chips,
What?
Roy's.
Bruv, this is mad still. Is
Yeah,
it
I want to
Rock-
go there.
yeah?
I've never been there. We should pull up there.
Don't you live there though?
You're gonna pull up
It's
to
not
Roy,
far.
yeah?
Oh, yeah, I'll tell you how far away from me it is. 1 sec. Let me do that.
I said
It's not
everything's
far, it
called
can't be.
Roy's.
It's
Man,
rare,
so
isn't it?
when you say to someone going to Roy's, they're actually baffled as fuck.
But the thing
No,
is,
I'm
it's
going
like
to
a
Roy's
thing in
to catch
Norfolk
the
where there's a
village.
couple other
One.
ones.
All of them.
What's the origin in that? That's man.
That is
I
crazy.
don't know what the origin is. Let me. So Roxham.
Again,
How far
I
is
would
that from
suggest
me?
that is not normal. Roy's for every store.
Oh, so yeah, it's only like a 30-minute drive from me. It's not far.
That is crazy.
But yeah,
It's just
I'll
outside
drive
the
through
Norwich.
non-stop. I ain't stopping there.
We've got to get out and check out Roy's, man. That's what we've got to do.
That seems so mad.
Be
That
like
is,
the
a
Twilight
really
Zone.
mad.
You go there and never leave.
that is a bizarre point, man.
Maybe it's like Silent Hill, bruv. You know, like it's the you can't get out of the town, bro.
Everyone's cousins.
It's just
It's mad.
Roy's town.
any
Any
topics,
luck catching them
Darren?
killers then?
Darren, brother? Any topics for us this week, Darren?
Hang on. We've spoken about the main ones, I think.
That you wanted
Did we
Excellent.
talk about Gets?
Oh, we haven't. You can.
No, we
do.
haven't.
You can do.
Okay.
I feel
Okay,
like we've
what-
all spoken about it, but we haven't.
I think hasn't
Okay.
like
Maybe
everything
we'll
been
just do
said
that.
about it.
Yeah,
Because I think
Roy
Bounce
was
has gone
upwards.
even deeper, bro.
We haven't
He
done it.
kind
Roy's
of
upwards.
opened a can of worms with that one.
Yeah, well, let's go.
You know, like him and
All right.
Crazy Titch are just in a cell together writing a mixtape. So like,
No, yeah, that'll be a sick mixtape.
So
probably
apparently,
be a
I'm just gonna
thing.
go into the controversial. There was
Remember,
2 accidents in one night.
his famous lines was he was a bad boy
Oh,
in jail.
I heard about
Remember?
that.
He was a fucking bad boy in jail. Ask
How
Carlos.
does Esco
Ask
Spirit sound now?
Carlos.
Body.
No, you hear
After
what?
body.
Yeah,
After
you're right. Though
body.
I heard about that. I heard about that. I heard about that.
Why? Why?
No, yeah, why? But I'm just saying, like, literally, from what we're hearing, like, this is not like 2 in 1 night. Previous where he wasn't driving and people were licked down. I'm just saying, innit? Like,
What was the
like,
incident
no heroes
before,
in this
though?
thing.
What was the incident before? I heard that there was an incident, but I didn't know
Yeah, so
what it
apparently
was.
there's a apparently gets
That was what
from
that song
I'm
was
just
about,
relaying,
wasn't it?
I'm just being a chatty pair, I don't know the details, but apparently the guy went to the court case and he said how Bouncer's got bare different aliases. So Bouncer said that the guy had Gets has bare different aliases like John Smith, Joe Blogs, whatever his name is, and different like date of births, and his car was involved in a traffic incident the same day as the main incident. So yeah, so it's kind of mad, but I don't know. Like, I think like
It's very chatty patty.
it's not even that. It's just like it's at a point now where it's like there's 2 lines in it. It's one of the man them and what's wrong and right. And like I said it to be, bro, if you done that, you're my boy. But I'm not gonna like be associated with them behaviors, bro. And if I done the same, I expect B to be like, yo, Jay, you messed up big time. Like, what the hell are you
Yeah,
doing?
it's
So
deep.
like just keep it on that level. Like I said it, this is the way I said in the group. If Ronaldo or Messi done it, do you think I'd have a different energy? No, just because they're Ronaldo or
No.
Messi. Like I'm just being real in it. Like I'm
It
a
was just
humanist
more shocking,
first.
isn't it? It happens every day,
Love
bro.
my
But when
boy,
it's
like
fucking
love my people, love my culture. But no, man, I'm just being real.
I'm
It's not
just
me.
gonna come from a total different angle. It's funny that you bring this up because no, everyone done is what I thought they were gonna do. What about the person that passed away, bro?
yeah,
Yeah.
of course. We are
The family.
obviously like thoughts go out to
Me,
them. That goes
I'm
without
gonna be
saying.
totally
but-
honest with you, and this can be clipped up, yeah. You see, to behave in that way, I would never get in my car. I'm a driver. I would never get in my car.
You've got
That
kids.
in that situation and drive. I
But
wouldn't.
so's he.
You know what? Let me give you the joke. Also, I'm not in the position that he's in my pocket. But even in that case, I would have got an Uber home. So here's the case: you have a position where you should be more responsible. You have money in your pocket, regardless of whatever happened. For me, Gets is irresponsible because that's what he should have done. He should never have driven that night. So I'm not gonna
No.
lie. I've got no heart for what happens afterwards because ultimately he's a big man. He's responsible. Now he's taken the life of another person heartlessly, ruthlessly. When he got home, allegedly he parked the
60 to
car.
70 foot in the
He
air.
parked the car on a different road.
Yeah, I
He
heard
parked
this.
it on purpose. So here's the joke. He knew even in his drunken state, that something was wrong. Why are you parking the car on a different road? You've got a driveway that was clear. So it shows he had intent. What he done, he didn't give a fuck, bruv, because it was more important for him to get away. Now, at the end of the day, this is where it gets to me now, yeah? I don't like to see no one go down. I'm not really that
No, it's
kind of.
not about that.
I'm not
Yeah,
that prison
not
guy. You get
celebrating
me?
nothing.
But on a
It's not a win for the
respectful
same now.
thing,
Anyone
on
is.
morals and standards. As it comes to morals and standards, wrong is wrong and right is right. You're
Stand
under
for truth.
your liquor. You cannot drive, bruv. You mowed the guy down cold-bloodedly. It was mad, fam. That's the long and short of it.
Crazy.
The video, I thought it was a meme where like you licked him and then the guy didn't stop going up in the air. And
60,
it's not
70
funny.
foot.
And that's the thing. It's not funny because the way that the video plays, you're kind of waiting to see if he lands. How are you?
Yeah.
What kind of world are we living in where what you lick man so hard, the video didn't even play long enough to see where he landed after? Think about that for a second. And we're talking about the guy that licked him down, not the guy that got licked. Fuck the
It's
guy. that licked him down.
crazy, bro.
Fuck
I'll
the
tell
guy
you
that
what, the
licked him
first
down.
the
Because
first time I
ultimately he
watched
should
it,
have known better. The guy who died didn't deserve it. That is the
What's
most
mad is like,
no,
you know,
crazy
like
thing
it
to
is,
run.
you know, like
course.
this country and the climate we're in, where it's like our immigrants. This the guy was from Nepal, 20, trying to make a better life for himself. Get educated. Do you know what I mean? So,
God
like,
bless his soul, man. R.I.P. to the guy. Anyway,
We've
That's
got to
my
learn his name. So I've forgotten his name still. We should do the research. That's our bad. But
no.
it's like I don't know. It's a touchy one because like like what do we stand on it? Like as people, as like as a man, what morals do you stand on? Is it that deep? Or is it your boy? Like if I can't call my boy's action out as BS and like not the one, then I don't feel that we're actually boys. I don't feel we're actually being real to you. I'm not doing you justice as a friend, as someone who's like
Would you have let me get in my
who
car?
supports you
That's the
to like
question.
say, yeah, I
I'm
support
out with
everything
you,
you do,
man,
even when it's
for the night.
bullshit.
I'm out with you, man, for the night. We've gone out. I'm the designated driver. I'm fucked.
Bro.
But I've
You
got
are
my
not
car.
getting in
But
the whip,
are you
bro.
telling me you're letting me drive home? Because I
No.
tell
I'm
you something,
snapping.
if you
Call
man
you
are my
out of it.
brethrens, even if I'm moving mad, you all gotta start treating me mad. Because you know what?
Just
If you're
have
my
to.
friends, that's what you would have to do.
You have
You
to
would
do
have
that,
to.
yeah.
You do understand? So to me,
If you were
Responsibility.
absolutely licked, bro, and you was like clearly, it depends. Like if you needed to drive home for something to do with your kids and you've had
right,
one drink, bro, and you're
man,
dipping, that's
bruv,
different.
look,
But if
it
you're
does
like
sometimes take
10 deep, nah, no way.
pay for the Uber.
Apparently, like hours later, he was on 45. The breathalyzer limit is 35. So he was way over, like way over.
I
Do
just don't get why
you know
he
what I
didn't
mean?
do the Uber thing. That's it. This is a
Hmm?
different story. If he catches an Uber, that guy goes home.
Yeah. In another world, another universe, maybe he makes that choice, but he doesn't. And here we are. So I don't know, like for me, nah, I'm not feeling I can't, the best way to say it, not feeling the actions. Yeah, you're sick, you're cold, you've been repping this, that, but not feeling it. Like more about the guy in his life didn't have no life at all. Like, and if you're wrong for standing on like just as simple as a life, innit? We're all equal. I don't care if you're the baddest MC or just like a beggar. We're all our lives are equal at the end of the day. So that's where I'm coming from.
Okay, anybody else want to bring anything up before we go? I've got one more quick one. I'll see if anyone else wants to go first.
No, I'm alright. I think we've covered most of it, really.
Okay,
Yeah.
my last
Yeah,
point
wrap
then, just to wrap it up, and we can just kind of go fast on this. Everyone can kind of give their reasonings. So controversially, again, the state of the UK clubbing and raving scene from
Dead
all
out.
aspects. From
Dead
all
out.
aspects. Can I get some opinions? Talk to me, people. The state of the UK rave scene.
I don't go raving anymore. Do you know what? I spent a few years
That's all
going
right.
to grime raves. I hate to bring grime up. Sorry, I can't talk. But from my experience, big up Roller. That was the best rave I've ever been to. The one he was putting on. That was the one where I felt most comfortable. But like every other rave I went to, I did not feel comfortable. And most of the time, people are pretty disrespectful. I'll be honest. Like that's my experience of going out raving in the grime scene. And I'll be real. I hate to bring color into it, but I think it was because I was white, bro. Because I get honestly,
I get it.
like I was the only white Donny in these raves, bro. Most of them, bar like the ones that I started going to when Roller and everyone was putting them on. Like before that, I was going to all these different raves. Like I remember I went to one year, and it was like PK and fucking who is it? PK and fucking hell, why have I forgot his name? Rinse DJ. It's left me. But it was them two. Oblig, there we go. It was them two. Logan was there. And there was a bunch of other men who I didn't know. And them three were like sound pretty much. PK was fucked. I remember that. But there was a bunch of other people performing who I didn't know who they were. And they were like bare disrespectful. I don't know their names, but yeah.
Just to answer the question from my side, I think about it not just in grime. I think about like the whole club culture scene. Like many clubs in London are being closed down. Like when we do you remember back in the day in Croydon, you had Atlantis, you had Blue Orchid. Now it's Box Park, and it's evolving. So like now it's no more a daytime thing where it peaks out like I say 1, 2s, and whereas we had the 6 a.m. finishes in our day, like Colosseums and whatnot. You know, and there was a bit more exclusivity, like the Gas Club. You felt like you're in heaven when you got in there. It was so small, the capacity. So like it's changed, it's evolved. The whole like conversation around the ecosystem, but it's evolving in a different way. Like for example, you've got rooftop venues now. You've got certain situations, and like it's different. So and like pop-up shops and like under the, you know what I mean, more outside. So it's more seasonal and different. Sort. It's a bit more techie now. But Yeah, I think it's not what it was. That's because like the costs are high. Like if you want to put a night on, it's a mad thing. Like for me, for about 2 to 5 bags to really start to see the change. Whereas before, you could put that 1, 2 and see a little change, and just you know what I mean. But it's you got to pay
Are we
everyone.
talking
Everyone
just
wants to
grime
change.
though?
No,
Yeah,
just
no,
the whole
everything,
way
just the
in
whole
the
scene.
This is
UK.
what I was about
Being
to
in the
say.
UK.
Like in terms of events in the UK, like I don't go out raving much, so I don't know. But what's more popular? Like, is it the grime events or like the club night events? Because obviously, I
I don't.
understand. Not when I say grime, I don't mean grime, but like events with MCs and DJs and like
Yeah,
performers
like for
compared
example,
to
you can
like
do like is it garage brunches and stuff like that now, and there's
yeah,
different type of events. Yeah, whereas that wasn't around when we were younger. Then
Mhm.
you had big people dance where you have like food and sit down and like that. That's gonna come back for our generation. So it might be grime and nine or something like that in the
Geriatric
future.
rave.
You get it because it's the only way forward. If these guys
Dinner
don't
and
even stop,
dance, like
that's what it's
what's
gonna
up?
be.
Like,
dinner and
£150 a
dance.
ticket featuring Godfather,
yeah,
Wiley. No, it's gonna be like
that's
that. That's what it's gonna be like. That's
long.
ultimately where we're heading if we don't get off this train. But I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Maybe we just need to evolve. But I'm just saying that's the way I see it. It's going to be like granaries, big people dancing. That's what it's going to be like if it don't change. So yeah, man. Yeah. So maybe
What's
we need
your
a grime and
opinion,
dine.
Darren? What's your opinion on the UK rave scene?
I just think with how costs are and everything, I just think people can't afford the night out these days, and also
Especially in
people,
London, fam.
and I just think people just also they they haven't got the time. They just haven't got the time, and
That's
also
what I'm trying to say. That's where it's
clubs are
changing.
just shutting
Most
down
events are free
because
nowadays.
and clubs are just shutting down left, right, and center anyway because no one goes out anymore. I think, and I don't know. It's sad.
Like
It's
Silence
sad.
is doing something in Brixton, for example, like in the pop up, right? And it's
Okay.
free for a certain time. And you go down there, the vibe is nice. Like holy gal, the vibe's good. Like it's a vibe and it's free to get in certain time. It's like it's changing, it's there, but it's not quite what it was, if I'm honest. But it's not about comparison. That's it's just it's there, but it's different. It's basically.
What do you reckon, Scopes? What's your opinion?
Like I was saying, like I don't feel like I have enough of an opinion because I haven't spent enough time outside going to events. Like the ones I've been to, like I've had events cancelled. I remember when I first started going out raving, a lot of the grime events I went to, I'd book the hotel and everything, and then like you'd find out on the morning that like the event's been cancelled, and so I've been through a lot of
We've been
that.
through it,
Like
bros.
yeah, but
That's not fair.
again, like I've been to raves where it's a horrible atmosphere. I've been to raves where it's a good atmosphere, but I haven't been to many club nights, for instance. Those sort of things. So, like Norwich, for instance, like I know most of the local scene is very homegrown. You get your like established club nights that are on every week, where it's the same DJ playing the same set and the same people
Actually,
go out drinking. But yeah, like so, like there's that. But then Ash C's doing obviously his thing. He's putting his events on. You've also got like the DMB guys. They just done a thing with Hospital Records at the waterfront, which is mad. Like never seen anything like that before. So to see like things like that happening in my local area is pretty sick. But in terms of like the whole of the UK, I don't really. I see bits here and there, but yeah,
what
I
I
don't
would
even
say,
barely go out raving in my own city.
Because
But
that's the thing, man. When you go
kind of
out nowadays, it's like you spend a fortune, and you're like, "What have I just spent all this money on?" And it just kind of just feels a bit like empty when you go back home. You're like, I don't know. For me personally, that's how I feel. It's so expensive, like for drinks, and then maybe entry, and then maybe all of that stuff. Getting
that's not.
there,
I feel
leaving
like
there.
it's had a massive drop in quality. Like I remember when I first was going out, some of the sound systems were phenomenal. To now, when you're going out and men are using powered subwoofers and like powered speakers, and they're just dead. Like they sound so flat. So you're not even really getting the same kind of quality experience. What I would say though, it's like you said, it is like kind of the way things are moving forward, and I don't really think it's great because it's like this new generation don't have that experience to fall back on. All this streaming and
Do you
whatever.
think it's just different now?
I think it is taking that change in that people are actually more within themselves now. You know what I mean? People ain't really outgoing. Kids don't play out anymore, bro. Kids
Yeah.
don't play out, man. You know, everybody is too introverted. That's what it is. Everyone's very introverted.
I'm just at home playing sim racing, bruv.
Yeah, same.
At the same
Same
time,
here,
yeah,
brother.
I would let my kids out. Like how when I was younger, I used to go out and do this, that, and the other from like young, bro. But I'd never let my daughter out from
It's
like the
dangerous,
age she
bruv.
is.
It's
Yeah,
dangerous
fuck that. She
sometimes.
stayed
It
in
was
the yard for
dangerous
as long
for
as I
us.
can keep her. What?
It was dangerous for us when we went out, but it
Well,
wasn't.
yeah, I
We
don't
had
know. I
common
grew up in
sense.
a village, bro. That I was getting chased by farmers because I was doing fuckeries on his farm and that.
Sounds
Like,
like
Free
fun.
parties are mad.
Yeah, that sounds.
Nah, well, do you know what it was? Like, I grew up in a village in the middle of nowhere where there was nothing to do but fuckery. And you're just a young kid, sometimes realizing you're not doing fuckery, you're just being a kid. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Mm.
And like, we were just smashing up abandoned buildings that are owned by people, getting chased by farmers, like trying to hot wire whips that we found. And yeah, it's all mad.
Sounds
Fucking
But
hell, Scoops.
yeah, in the middle of nowhere, bro. Like,
He's living a life,
cunch.
bro. That's a good
Thank
life.
God for Blue Orchid.
I had one fish and chip shop, one pub, yeah. Like I remember how I got into grime, yeah. Quick one for you is does anyone remember the Channel 4 fucking did this like 10-minute thing on Wiley that was called like what do you call it? The
Yeah,
documentary.
Mm.
It's on
I
YouTube
think
now.
so,
but
yeah.
I see that when I was, whenever what do you call it came out, what 2003 or whatever. I was young, and I remember like singing that tune, going to school, and like being like, "Did anyone watch this?" And like trying to remember the song and singing it because I couldn't remember who it was by. And I think this is around the time like Dizzy had blown up. I didn't have the internet at home,
Yeah.
so like, yeah, that was my
Mm.
transition into grime. Just
Fair
trying
play.
to remember tunes and that.
Wow.
Living in the middle of nowhere.
Fucking hell, do you guys remember dubstep? Was it Dubplate Drama?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fucking
Dubplate
missed
Drama,
that,
Channel
man.
It's
U.
nice to be on that.
Yeah, man. We need that again, bruv. Because that actually helped propel a lot of artists and got their names out there too. And it also showed their different abilities that they can act.
Yes,
And then Top Boy is basically a copy of that, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
It just
definitely.
New age version.
yeah.
Definitely.
Do you remember Misfits?
Yes.
Misfits
Yeah.
was the one, man.
Yeah.
I don't really watch any. I'll tell you what, I just watched Dexter because there's a
Oof.
new series.
No,
I don't
brother.
know if anyone's watched
I'm
Dexter.
talking about Shameless. Shameless was a bad boy program.
Hey,
Shameless,
Shameless is.
them degenerates on the estate, and that was amazing, fam.
Bruv, I used to
What's
watch
the?
Bow Selector.
Yes,
Oh,
come on.
Ray
Yeah.
David.
Can't get away with it name there, bro.
That
What was
fun.
It was
the
a different
Dave
world now.
Chappelle
Come
show?
home,
Everybody
motherfucker.
got cancelled. The whole...
You know the Dave
I
Chappelle
don't know how he
show where
did
it's
it.
like,
Every
"Brother,
character
fuck
will
your
get cancelled
couch."
nowadays.
Yeah. You got to love Dave Chappelle as well.
Oh, that was funny.
And
And
Bone Jacker.
I don't really. Yeah,
Phone
Phone
Jackers, yeah.
jacker and face jacker.
Yeah,
Bone
Ah,
Jacker was crazy.
balls of steel
bruh.
and that.
Channel 4, yeah, I have to admit, yeah, they were the one back then, bruv.
They weren't
Where's
scared
everyone?
though. That was why.
They weren't scared. They just went in with 8 out of 10 cats and all of that shit. Yeah,
They
They
man.
told
All through
Ofcom to
programs.
go fuck himself, basically.
Yeah, they were doing mad programs on Channel 4 all through.
That's
the
how I
time.
want to move, bruv. Just like fuck everyone. Fuck Channel 4.
Well,
Fuck
that's what we're
Ofcom.
It
here.
was
That's
always
what we're
after
here
a
for,
certain
guys.
time though. Like it
I'm gonna go
weren't
left.
daytime
Euro
viewings.
trash.
Euro
Yeah,
trash.
Euro trash. Come on.
Yeah.
Why
No.
be that?
Euro
That was mad. It was funny. I
trash.
don't
Euro
care.
trash
I
was
don't
on
care. It
that.
was funny.
Why
Mad
should we
times, but
That
Different
show
era.
was
All been there,
fucking
3
weird, blood.
a.m.
What
It
was
was
the thing
weird,
with
innit?
the
Nothing
big
else on
tits that
telly.
was on there? She used to have
Low
the
love Ferrari.
Oh my days, her tits.
We're
was-
just bouncing up and down on something with a little icicle or something. It was mad things, bro. It was mad days,
Her
bro.
tits were crazy, fam.
Them days are different.
Shouts out
It's
to
always
all-
like some German madness as well, bro.
Yeah,
Like a
yeah.
schnitzel
Anyway,
with I
man,
don't know.
boys, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that
cut,
program
but
was-
yo,
You said, man, signing off on that one.
signing off on
On
that.
that note,
Why?
Yeah,
I
why
feel
for the
ill, bruv.
schnitzel?
I'm coming down with a fever. I'm struggling out here.
yeah, man. Well,
That's
shouts
what
out
happens when you go to the top
everybody.
rope, bro.
Anyone who got offended from anything we've said, please don't take it
Personal
to heart, and
opinions.
please just understand it's just
Just the way it is.
opinions.
Yeah,
It's
man,
just
we're
words.
just
It's
talking.
nothing
people.
too deep. It's all good.
I'm not gonna lie. to be
Opinions
honest,
are like assholes.
Everyone
Yeah,
has
yeah,
one.
man.
Everyone's
If
got
anyone has an
one.
opinion about me, it's none of my business. Yeah, I mean.
We're doing the
On that note,
chatines.
on that note, okay, here's what we're gonna do then. It's been great talking to you. What I'm gonna say,
This was wicked, bro. I like
we'll
this.
come
What's
back
up?
and
Yeah,
do this
they're fun,
maybe 2 weeks from now. Maybe we do altering week. So we do one.
Yeah, that's a better
Yeah.
pattern still. Yeah,
And yeah, we'll go that way and see what we can get some Some movements on. Listen, guys, if you like and subscribe, follow the channel.
Yeah.
And please follow all the
Bow.
guys at the bottom, all of the guys at the bottom that you can see. Make sure you go to all the socials, follow those people. And yeah, just hit up the likes. Everybody, have a good evening. And we'll see you again next week, 2 weeks, something like that. Apart from that, listen, same thing Darren said. Anything that we said, we either didn't mean it or we did mean it, but we don't give a fuck anyway.
Cyber. I'm out.